Now, with hairdressers, barbers and beauty salons set to open their doors once again from tomorrow, it's been a welcome decision for those in the industry. I visited some of these businesses to find out how they'll be keeping you safe when you next go for your treatment. As businesses in the retail sector raise their shutters once again, it's been proving a challenging time for all involved. And yet several businesses, like those in the hair and beauty industry, have yet to open their doors. So I'm here today to find out what protocols have been put in place to ensure the safety of both staff and customers.
For the last 3 months, I have been taking my time to take all the measurements needed for reopening of the salon, looking at all the government guidelines that are being handed to us and preparing us for a safe return to work. Once we reopen, the customer experience won't change as much. There are a few things that change in the salon when it comes to disinfection and sterilizing things. The cleanliness is something that I always took a lot of care for. The health of clients is something that comes at the first place. So when the customers will be arriving at a salon, they will be expected to wear their mask. If they don't have one, I will obviously have one in stock for them. The procedure of coming into the salon is changing to the point where I will be greeting all the customers at the doors. I will be the one handling all the doors. We'll go together to the toilet for both of us to wash our hands first. And after doing that, we will come to the studio, both use hand sanitizer. The Perspex screen is there to protect myself and the staff as well. So the other thing that we introduced to the salon as well are UV sterilizers. I have currently 3 of them that I'm using for different tools depending on different treatments that I do. So I don't mix tools from different treatments in the same sterilizer. I also have a new generation LED UV sterilizer that sterilizes everything under 60 seconds, and it's good for both metal products, for paper products, and for all the brushes that are used as well.
But what happens when clients want different services, for example, their eyebrows done or their eyelashes? Is that still possible? Will it be the same treatment?
The treatment won't change as much because all of the treatments I do, I have my station set up so everything I'm doing is behind the person, not in front. But the thing that will change is that now I'm going to be wearing as well my gloves, and I will have a protective face shield. We won't be able to accept walk-ins anymore because of the cleaning in between the clients. They have become longer, obviously. With every online booking that comes in, a customer receives a message where they're referred to, if they're feeling unwell or have any kind of symptom of illness, to refer first to their doctor and to reschedule their appointments instead of just walking into the salon. I'm positive and I'm actually really excited to get back. I miss my clients a lot, and I have been blessed. They have been really lovely to me, and they have been really supportive, and they kept in touch, so I think they're all excited to come back as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, upon entering the store, Laura, you will be greeted by a sanitation station where you'll be asked to stop, sanitize your hands and move to the designated area that will be clearly marked in the graphics on the floor. When you get to that graphic, you will then be clearly again showed which graphic you need to go to, and keeping 2 meters apart at all time as per the guidelines. As you can see, Laura, we have in between each one of the seats there what was referred to as a sneeze guard. I mean, if the government again say that these are necessary, we're ready for reopening. We have these in place, and they're for protection not only for the customer but also for our staff. So it keeps it protected and individualises each unit, if again we're required to do so. When the client sits within the seat for the barber then will sanitise all his tools, his hands in front of the client, and then he will take a disposable gown, place it around the client, and then he is obviously sanitised, so then we can continue the haircut, find out as normal what the request is, and continue cutting.
As a rule, barber shops aren't enormous department stores, and so obviously your own space here is kitted out brilliantly with PPE, but at the same time it's a small enough space, so if you had to take out seating, to accommodate the new
Yeah, like
restrictions?
as it stands per government guidelines, and we're totally following what they say, is that it's at 2 metres. I mean, it's not ideal for any barbershop, hair salon, but it is what it is. We all need to get this through together. It is a pandemic and it's very serious. So we have to adhere to the rules. If that changes, it's obviously going to help us all a lot more because we don't have to readjust seating areas. Our clientele, we will be able to get through them a lot easier. So we're hoping that law will change. But again, as I said, we are following what they say.
You've obviously given a huge amount of thought to this, and there's been a lot of planning and preparation involved, Conor. How are your staff feeling about the return to work?
Do you know, funny enough, Laura, we can stay in daily contact with all our staff, franchise and staff, because it's so important to keep the morale together. Like, you know, and again, as I said to you earlier on, I'm kind of starting with the barbers. I haven't had my own haircut done, and we're all looking forward just to getting back and getting creative again. And I think it's a really good time for people to start changing styles of their hair. They've gone from the skin fades, now they have a bit of length in their hair and they can have a bit of fun.
And wishing all those businesses who are reopening tomorrow the very best of luck. Now we'll take a quick break. Up next, we're answering all of your Phase 3 consumer queries.